Hello students, it's Miss Taylor and today we are going to read a wordless picture book. That is a book that has no words and it's all pictures. Today we are going to read the book Journey and you are going to make some guesses with me about what's going to happen in the story. Let's get started. Today we are going to be looking at the book Journey. Do you know what the word journey means? Have you ever heard someone use that word? Journey is traveling from one place to another. Do you know any other words that might mean traveling from one place to another? That's right. Adventure, trip, or outing might also be traveling from one place to another. Our author and illustrator is Aaron Becker. This book tells the story, which is what the author does, but it does it through pictures, which is what an illustrator does. Do you notice anything else on the cover of this book? You're right. I also see the silver circle. This is a Caldecott Honor book. This means it was one of the best illustrated children's book made in that year. What is a book that you think would earn a Caldecott Honor Medal? I think so too. Let's start by taking a picture walk through the book. What do you think will happen next? I guess we'll have to see. Let's start at the beginning. What do you notice on this page? I notice that the scooter is red. I also notice that the girl looks very sad. She has her knees to her chin, looking down at the ground. I can also see her family members in their house. I see the dad on the computer, looks like a sister on a phone or tablet, and a mom in the kitchen talking on the phone and making maybe dinner. I also see a boy and he has a purple marker. I wonder what that could be. I see the girl looking in the sink with her red scooter and her mom on the phone. I see her with a kite and her dad looking at the computer. I also see her with a ball and her sister is on the tablet. What do you think they're doing? It kind of looks like they're too busy to play with the girl. She wanted to ride her scooter, fly a kite, and play with her ball, but they're all not paying attention to her. Have you ever felt ignored before? Let's look at this next picture. I see the girl sitting in her room. She looks very sad. Her knees are up, her arms are crossed, her face is straight. Look, she notices something on her floor. A red marker. What do you think it will do? I can tell that she is about to make a door on her wall. If we look, we can see the same papers on her floor here. Ooh, I wonder where she's going. Look at all the colors that are on this page. Look how they look compared to this first page. Why do you think the illustrator did that? I see that she's looking up at all the lanterns and the lights It looks like she's in a forest with all the trees. I also noticed that there is a winding river. I can see her with her magic marker looking down at the river. What do you think she's going to make? I think you're right. Looks like she's making a boat with her magic marker. It looks like everything that she draws appears to be real. Where do you think she's going to go? There she goes. Looks like she's maybe going into a town or a city. I noticed that there are a couple guards right here that are protecting the entryway into the city. I also noticed that there are some yellow, maybe gold tops to these buildings. Here she goes into the city. It looks like the guards are very friendly. They're waving hello to her. They're also letting her pass through. They've blocked off this way of the river. It looks like she's excited and saying hello. She's waving her hand. Oh no, she's going to fall off the waterfall. You can see that the guards are waving their hands and it looks like they're shouting to tell her, be careful, watch out. Oh no, there's people watching her too. Oh man, it looks like she's falling, but she's also drawing a circle while she's falling. See, her legs are up in the air. What do you think she's drawing? Let's find out. She drew a hot air balloon, and it looks like the guards are really happy to see that she's safe. Their arms are waved up in the air. She's waving back at them to tell them that she's okay. I also noticed that she drew this and it's red. Let's look at the next page. What do you see here? I also see a purple bird and it looks like maybe a ship that's floating in the air and a couple other ships too. I noticed that something up here is in gold. I wonder what it could be. There, she's looking at something. What is she looking at? That looks like it could be the king and someone trying to catch the purple bird. They're helping this guy with the net. He looks like he's gonna fall off the edge. They also have a cage. I wonder if they catch it, if they're gonna put the bird in the cage. I think this might be the king. He seems to be wearing a lot of gold and he has on a headdress. There's another ship trying to catch this bird. Oh no, it looks like they caught the bird and the king is protecting the bird as she's just floating on by. What do you think she's going to do? I think you're right. There she goes. You can see that she's running up to try and catch the bird. Her legs are moving, her arms are moving, and she has her red crayon. It looks like they might be moving the bird. The bird is on a pole, the people's legs are up, and the king is pointing towards the door. I wonder where they're gonna go. Now there are two guards guarding the poor bird, but she's climbing up the stairs. You can't see the guard's face. I think they're turning away and not paying attention to the ladder. I think she might be able to save the bird. Let's see. She took the bird and she has her magic marker. She's running away. You can see her leg is up and the guards are surprised. They didn't know she was going to be there. One of them dropped their staff. Their mouths are wide open. Oh no, she took the bird. We can see she set the bird free, but dropped her magic marker. We can see that there are people running after her, trying to catch her, so she doesn't let the bird go. You can also see the king at the top pointing towards her to show the others where she is. Her marker. She's trying so hard to make sure they don't take her magic marker. She has two of the guards holding her back. You can see the open cage and no bird in sight. And the king has dropped her magic marker and all her powers. How do you think she's going to get out if she doesn't have that magic marker? Let's see. Oh man, she looks very sad. She's staring down at the ground. I bet she's wondering, how am I going to get out? You can see the guards pulling up the cage. Hooray! She looks like she's so excited to see the bird. Her arms are up and her mouth is open. She's jumping up in the air. I think she's saying, hooray, you saved me. And here comes the bird with her magic red marker. She's drawing something and the bird is staying and watching her and what she draws. What do you think she's drawing? It looks like a rectangle. She drew a magic carpet and she got away and out of the cage. It looks like she's following the bird. Notice how the colors have changed from the beginning when she was stuck in the cage. The colors are more bright. It seems like she's more excited. You can see she's flying through the air. Her hair is pushed back. Oh, how beautiful. It looks like it's sunset. I can tell this because you can see the sky is a gradient of purple. It starts out light and gets darker and darker. You can see the light on the top of the mountains and the stars in the sky. Here she is, and there's the town. It looks like she has escaped the town. And there's that purple bird flying down towards this tree that has a little purple door. I wonder what's behind that purple door. She got off her magic carpet and is looking at the purple door. It looks like the purple bird wants her to go in the purple door because he's sitting next to it. And you can tell she's thinking about going in that purple door, holding her marker, hands out wide. Do you think she'll go in it? I think you're right. There she is, opening the knob of the purple door, looking at the bird. Thinks she wants to make sure it's safe. She opens the door and the bird goes first. Then she goes and follows through the purple door. I wonder where they're gonna end up. It looks like they're back in her town. And there's the boy from the very first page, and he has a purple marker. I bet he drew that purple bird. It's like how when she drew something, it appeared red. He drew the purple bird because he has the purple marker. He helped save the girl. It looks like he's helping her up and maybe they're gonna become friends. He's watching the bird and she's smiling. She is so happy to be safe. Oh, she drew a circle. The boy's wondering what she drew. He draws another circle and she's looking at it, proud. What do you think they drew? Let's find out. They drew a bicycle. I bet they're going somewhere. Their legs are pedaling. They have their magic markers and she's pointing forward and the bird is following them. I wonder what could be next. This is where we left off and it's going to start our next activity. The boy and the girl are traveling somewhere. In our activity, we are going to write a sequel to the story or what happens next. So To start, you're going to get this page, and at the top it says title. So, like the title of our book, Journey, you're going to give your book a title. I'm going to title my book, The Boy and the Girl. Now, the next line says author/illustrator. You are the author and the illustrator, so write your name here. And in this box is where you're going to draw the cover of your story. This is where we're going to be writing our story and illustrating and writing pictures. We're going to remember to use our temporal words like first, then, after, next, the end. So to start my story, I'm going to say first, the boy and the girl went to the park. And I would draw my picture for this in this box right here. Next, remember, use our temporal words. I'm going to write then, and I would write the rest of my story. Now, for my last page, I'm going to write in the end. And then I'm going to write the final part of my story and write the illustration. I cannot wait to hear about your story.